Good morning. Today is Monday. It's July 31st. We are trying to get out of a slump that I've been in this week, honestly. Really not this week, but like these past like 2 months, I feel like I've been in a slump. Or maybe not 2 months, but like last month. So, ever since we got back from vacation, I just like have no motivation to do anything, to eat healthy, to do any of that, honestly. And it's like 1,000,000 degrees outside. So I've been trying not to use my stove as much as possible because pretty sure the AC for our apartment is undersized. So like this past Saturday, it was like 77 degrees in our apartment, even though it was set 69. We had all the fans on, everything. We even got a dehumidifier. Didn't really do anything much. It has been a little bit better since I called our maintenance guy and he came out and put in some Freon, but yeah, I've been super unmotivated and I just need to get back on track so badly. So I finally started selling stuff on Poshmark, so I have to go to Walmart today to get some more ink for my printer and then ship one of the packages that I have sold. So we are doing that, and we're also working today as well. And then I was gonna wake up at 5 and go to the gym, but I didn't because I've got like a really bad headache. I'm still gonna go to the gym, but I'm gonna take some meds and then let them settle in. I did a lot of cleaning this past weekend and I was around a lot of dust. So I'm pretty highly allergic to dust, and sometimes it just really affects my, I don't know, like my head. So yeah, I'm just drinking some black coffee this morning, and then we are gonna head to Walmart, and then I'm gonna go put that package in the box for them to pick up, and then after that I'm gonna probably head to the gym. So I'm gonna show you guys everything that we eat this week. Most of it's not gonna be me turning on the stove for much, and just to, keep that in mind. I'm trying to like really be careful about like the amount of heat that comes into our apartment from me cooking. So yeah, I'm at the gym, guys. It's like 11 a.m. so there's actually a good bit of people here because they're all on their lunch break, I bet. That and everybody works odd hours these days, but we're here. Alright guys, I did 30 minutes on Stairmaster today, which is the longest I've ever done. I could have done it longer probably, but yeah, that's what I did today. So I just got back from the gym. I did drop that stuff off earlier and go to Walmart and pick up ink for my printer. I didn't film any of that because my sister, I was actually on the phone with her. But yeah, we went to the gym. I didn't get my little gym clip, but this is, what we're working with today. I forgot my hat, so that was fun. But yeah, the sauna was down for like 2 weeks straight, and that's like my main motivator for going to the gym. So that's another reason why I haven't really been on it. And also we were on vacation like the week before last, so, and then also I'm getting my parents ready to move too, so things are gonna be moving along hopefully pretty quickly with that. But yeah, other than that, things are good. We're about to go take a shower and just get ready for the day. I think like one thing for me that I've noticed, like yesterday I got ready even though we weren't really planning on doing anything, and like just like got ready for the day, or not yesterday, like Saturday, and I felt like really good. So I think maybe I need to start like actually putting like real clothes on other than just like what I put on when I get out of the shower normally. Of course that means I'm gonna have to wash more clothes, but I think at the end of the day it'll probably be worth it. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. But yeah, we're about to go inside and take a shower, and then we'll probably find something to eat. It's about 12:19 right now, so we'll probably eat around like 1 or so, but yeah. Okay, so for breakfast today, I'm making a smoothie bowl. I'm gonna make it with pineapples, which is not something I typically do, but I really love pineapple smoothie bowls, so I thought I would pick some up, and that's what we're gonna use, along with some Greek yogurt instead of almond milk, because I'm not gonna put protein powder in this, because I don't have any kind that I think would be good in this, like any unflavored, so I'm just gonna do the Greek yogurt, and then I may end up adding some almond milk as well, but yeah, it should just be this and then some collagen powder, and that should be it. This is probably about 1.5 cups of pineapple, and then I'm probably gonna put like a cup of Greek yogurt or half a cup, we'll see. Okay, so I did half a cup of Greek yogurt, and then I did like 1/4 cup of almond milk, and then just 1 scoop of this Vital Proteins collagen peptides. And I'm just gonna blend this up, and then I will top it with some things. Completely forgot the acai powder, so I'm gonna put this in there as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour on the peanut butter that I am adding. I just added 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, not a whole lot, and melted it. Okay, and I just added 1 tablespoon of honey, and this is what we're having for our first meal. Looks like it's melted a little bit since I made it. Not as thick as it was, but typically you can always put chia seeds in it to make it thicker, but this will be good for me, so that's what we're having. So I don't know if you guys remember, but some time ago, I started reading this book, and I'm still reading it because I had a goal this year to read 5 self-help books, and I'm still on the first one, unfortunately, but I'm trying to be better, so I am going to finish this book this month, hopefully. I'm like halfway through it, so I should finish it hopefully by the end of the month, but hopefully sooner, so I can start on the next book, because I don't have that much time left in this year to get all the other books in, and I already bought my like 3rd one that I want to read, so we're about to read this book for some time. Okay guys, for dinner today we are having some caldo de pollo, so I have that prepared, and that's just, you know, chicken soup, so that's what we're having. I'm gonna make rice to go with this for Nathan, and then I'm gonna actually have cauliflower rice today. Okay, so my bowl has half a cup of cauliflower rice, and the soup is done. Doesn't it look so gorgeous? It has zucchini, squash, corn, bell peppers, onions, cilantro, salt, pepper, cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, cayenne pepper, tomato paste, and I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh yeah, and then fresh garlic as well. That is everything that's in here, and then of course chicken as well. Shredded chicken. I just use chicken thighs. Everybody puts different things in their caldo de pollo, so I just that's why I'm not gonna link a recipe, because this is just how I've always made it. So most people put carrots in theirs and like potatoes, but we're trying to be a little lower carb over here, so none of that. Plus I'd rather have it like this, honestly. But yeah, it's really, really good. Oh, I forgot, I also add a can of Rotel, and then also just diced fresh tomatoes and the juice of 1 lime. You can use multiple limes. Typically when you serve this soup, you're gonna serve it with a lime, and then some tortilla chips or whatever. So yeah, these are honestly the best tortilla chips you can ever try if you've never tried the ones with hint of lime. The Tostitos, highly recommend. These are always what I serve with the soup, and yeah, so I'm gonna portion these out. Damn, 6 chips is 150 calories. I'm gonna portion out 6 chips, and then I'm gonna check my calories, and if I have enough, I'm probably gonna get more than that, but just depends on how many calories I have left for today. So regular rice is normally what I love the most about this soup, but because I had so many like carbs today, and I feel like this past weekend, I'm just gonna try to eat a lot lower carb for the next week, so you may notice that with my meals. But this is actually a super low calorie soup, which I should have known, because most soups are, especially if they're typically vegetables. So this soup is actually only like 197 calories for this whole bowl, so, and that's with the cauliflower rice included. So, and if I'd added regular rice, obviously it would have been a more, you know, heavier meal probably, but yeah, so it's super low calorie. I could probably get 2 bowls if I wanted. I just wouldn't be able to use the chips in both, but definitely really good. I'm about to dig in. Morning, it is 5:51 a.m. and we are going to the gym. Happy Tuesday. Okay, we did like 23 minutes on the Stairmaster today, and then I also went and lifted some weights. So I did some arm workouts, and then I went to sit in the sauna for about 15 minutes. So this is my second day in a row of like actually putting real clothes on and kind of like putting myself together, not putting makeup on because it's just kind of pointless because I'm not actually going anywhere, but it really does make a difference. I get the hype now, like fixing my hair and like putting on real clothes. It just makes you feel better, if that makes sense. I don't know. I feel good though from doing it for multiple days, and I feel like because of that too, I've been like far more productive in my days, and like everything that I've had to do, I just like wanted to do it. And then if I had to go somewhere, it wasn't a big deal because I was already ready for the day. So I really do think I get the hype now, and I do think it's made it almost like enjoyable for me too, because I don't know if I've ever mentioned this to you guys, but you could probably tell from a lot of the try on hauls and stuff I do, but I really love like fashion. And originally like I set out to be like a fashion content creator, but in the apartment that I am in, I don't have good enough lighting to do like continuous hauls and stuff like that for you guys. But so I leaned in towards, you know, like more of like what I eat in a week's and stuff like that. But as soon as like we do have a new space and I do have more light, I want to, you know, create more fashion content. But anyway, so it has really, you know, kind of motivated me too, because I'm like, oh yeah, I get to pick out my outfit for tomorrow and wear real clothes and all that stuff. So if you've been thinking about it, you know, like, oh, I might try, you know, wearing real clothes, and this is obviously, you know, for people that work from home and or maybe stay at home parents, you know, just, you know, put yourself together, and then I guarantee you will feel better doing it. Obviously it's more clothes to wash, but overall I think it's working pretty good for me. Surprisingly, I'm surprised I get the hype now. So we are actually having our second cup of coffee this morning because I forgot to film the first one. So also I really wanted an iced coffee, but it's only 9:53 and my eating window doesn't start until 12, and that will break my fast. And you guys know I am intermittent fasting. The only issue I have really with waking up at 5 a.m. is just like getting hungrier a lot sooner, so I really needed something. So I am drinking another cup of black coffee. I typically put, you know, oat milk in my iced coffees, and that would have knocked me out of my fast. So yeah, that's what we're doing this morning. But you guys know I can't drink coffee after 12 o'clock or I won't be able to sleep. So this is what we're doing. No, I'm not gonna have a matcha because that would be way too much caffeine for the day. But anyway, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, guys, for lunch today, we are making that good old trusty buffalo chicken dip that I've been having, I feel like, the last couple of videos. It's just a really easy, like, you can either eat this as a snack or an actual lunch. It doesn't have enough calories in it, I feel like, to be a full lunch if you're eating it with the cucumbers like I do. So I'm also gonna have this Lean Cuisine lemon garlic shrimp stir fry. Since it's only 210 calories, this is also not really enough to be a lunch on its own, in my opinion, especially trying to eat like 1,500 calories a day. So yeah, I'm gonna make the buffalo chicken dip again, but this time I'm gonna make it a little bit differently because I don't think I have any cream cheese. So I'm actually gonna add some feta to it, which feta doesn't melt very well, so let's just hope for the best. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then also, you know, the Greek yogurt that I always use, I'm going to use that. So the measurements may look a little bit different because I'm gonna change it to, you know, show what I used this time. But yeah, this is what we're gonna have for lunch. I'm gonna go ahead and make this now, and I'm totally just gonna throw it in the microwave today instead of the oven because nobody has time for the oven today and it's too hot outside. So yeah. Okay, so I ended up adding half a cup of feta, and it only ended up being like a couple more calories than the other one, actually. So, yeah, I just adjusted it, and then in my carb manager, it made a copy of my original recipe and just changed this one to like with feta, so that way I know the difference. But yeah, I'm gonna have this with some mini cucumbers and then my Lean Cuisine meal as soon as it's done. All right, guys, this is lunch. I just put the Lean Cuisine meal on the plate. As you can tell, there really wasn't a whole lot there, which is why it's so low in calories. Of course, shrimp is super lean, but yeah, this is lunch today. Alright guys, so for dinner today we are having that soup again, but I am actually going to have rice with it today. This is just 1 cup of jasmine rice, and I just decided that I was gonna have this for dinner because earlier today for lunch I did have a lower carb meal, and as you guys know, I think I've mentioned before, my goal is typically to stay under 100 to 125 grams of carbs a day. If I can stay under 100, realistically, that's, you know, better, but sometimes, you know, things happen, and I'd rather have the chips in my you know, soup or something like that than just to like be unsatisfied. So I really feel like, you know, most of weight loss is trying to make it sustainable, so that way whenever you're not counting calories anymore, you can think about things like, oh well, maybe if I, you know, sacrifice this now, I can have this later. You know what I mean? Just things that help you make your weight loss journey more satisfying and more sustainable, so that way, you know, after this is over, you're not just gonna gain all the weight back because you have maintained these healthy habits. So yeah, we're gonna have this cup of jasmine rice and then some soup. Alright guys, and this is dinner. I just put the rice at the bottom of the bowl, and this is what we're gonna have. I'm not gonna have any chips today just because we're already at like 100 and something carbs, so just be better to leave it off. But yeah, this is what we're having for dinner, so yummy. I love this soup, by the way. I could literally eat this every day and never get tired of it. It's that good. Okay, so hear me out. If you have not tried the Fairlife chocolate milk, I'm just saying it's really, really good, and it's lactose free. But yeah, I really wanted something sweet, and my eating window ends in 30 minutes, so I was like, well, maybe I'll just have some chocolate milk. So 1 cup of this has 140 calories and 13 grams of carb, 1 gram of fiber, and then 12 sugars, and 13 grams of protein. So I'm gonna drink a cup of this, just 1 cup though, because we're close to our carbs. But so another thing I think I should mention, hold on, let me turn you around. So another thing I think I should mention is that I know sometimes like I hit only like 1100 grams of calorie, or 1100 calories a day, or like 1200 calories a day. Sometimes I'm under that, you know, but the majority of the time it's because I feel like I'm trying to do lower carb and, you know, count calories at the same time. Sometimes it's really hard to make those numbers match what you need them to. So because like I don't have any more since I don't have any more carbs like available to eat for the rest of the day or whatever, and I'm not like limiting myself, obviously, you know, if I wanted something, I'm gonna have it. But since I am trying to lose weight, obviously trying to limit myself just a little bit and, you know, show some discipline. So that's why like a lot of the times you'll see 1100 calories or just like the bare minimum of 1200 calories, but you may see like 120 carbs, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to find a good balance between the two. And then I know a lot of the times like my calories are low. It's not intentional at all, but like, so for today the calories are going to be pretty low, mainly because that soup that I made, and well, actually let me stop there. So the lunch that I had was so low in calories. Like together, both of those I think was like 400 and something calories, and like I was so full, like I almost didn't even finish it because like it was a lot, you know. So it's like volume eating or whatever. And then because I intermittent fast, so I only eat from like, I did like 11 a.m. today, so 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and then I wasn't hungry for like all that time, you know. So then I had dinner, which was that really low calorie soup, and then like rice. So even with that, I'm still under 1200 calories. So I mean, things that I've noticed, you know, is don't force yourself to eat more if you're not hungry, but then also you have to be mindful too about how much you are eating, how much protein and stuff like that, so you can make sure you're eating enough. But for me specifically, I'm not gonna force myself to eat more if I'm not hungry, you know what I mean? So yeah, anyway, all that to say, I wanted something sweet, so I'm gonna have some of this chocolate milk. Also, if anybody was curious about the fit for today, this is what we are working with. I will insert a picture somewhere after this to show you what I was wearing yesterday, because maybe that's a new thing I'll start doing, just, you know, OOTDs. But I got this whole outfit from Old Navy, actually. I love Old Navy, especially lately. They have really been killing it with all of their clothing. So yeah, these shorts came from Old Navy. They're so cute, and they make your booty look nice even if you don't have one like me. And then this is just a halter top as well that I got from Old Navy. The only thing I will say about this is it's kind of weird. I don't know. I feel like the back keeps falling down, but at the same time I feel like the back of it's unflattering, if that makes sense. Like, you can see all my back rolls, but like it's so loose, like it just kind of falls down. But anyway, it has a built-in like shelf, but it doesn't have actual padding in it, so I just, you know, sometimes I'll stick those little workout pads in there just to have something. But anyway, that's the fit for today. Good morning. It is Wednesday today. It is 5:55 a.m. and we are going to the gym. Okay, so today was a day without weights. So I did 30 minutes on the Stairmaster today and burned a total of 293 active calories. I was dying though, let me tell y'all. I don't know what happened when I got to like 20 minutes today, because I was like, it's like I hit a wall, like I was dead. And I did not want to do anything else, but I was like, oh, we're not doing any weights today. I was like, I can make it to the full 30 minutes, so I did. But yeah, some days I just like am super exhausted and it's like super difficult to work out, so today was one of those days. But yeah, we're about to head home now and go take a shower and get ready for the day. Alright guys, I know yesterday I was talking about how I really wanted iced coffee but I couldn't wait, but today it's 11 a.m. I could wait for it. So we are gonna have some iced coffee for like my little pick-me-up. I was gonna mention this as well. On vacation, so I use the Stoke Cold Brew to make iced coffees, but I don't know if y'all know this, and I'm sure you do if you buy this weekly, but the Stoke Cold Brew is like $5 a container, and then that will only last you really like 3 iced coffees throughout the week, or maybe not even a full week, you know what I mean? So I don't spend money on stuff like that when I can make it at home. So like iced coffee, I typically will make me a cup in the morning like I would typically do, and then brew an extra cup and put it in the freezer for like a couple of hours until I want to make the iced coffee, and then I'll take it out and then it's nice and chilled and it works. Or if you have like an actual coffee pot, you know, brew it the day before and put it in the fridge for the week. I bet that would be perfect too. I'm gonna buy a new coffee machine eventually, and I've really been considering something like that, just like going back to the basics, because it's nice to have in the fridge to where, you know, I can get it out at any time and just make iced coffee. But anyway, all that to say, we're gonna have iced coffee. So what I typically do is pour that much in there, which is just like the medium-sized cup of coffee, and then fill it the rest of the way with oat milk, which is probably about a cup looking at it. But I am gonna measure it out. I know in the past I actually used to use a scale, but my dumb ass left my scale on one of the eyes when the actual oven was on, and it melted the bottom of it, and it has not been the same since. So that's why I haven't used it. But yeah, so I've just been using measuring cups. But now that I'm remembering this, I am gonna go order a new scale. So I'm just gonna order one off Amazon, and then that should probably be here soon. But this is a cup of oat milk, so I'm just gonna pour this in here. Hopefully it don't spill it. There we go. So that's how I basically measure it most of the time. I would just fill it all the way up, but since I'm counting calories, I want to make sure I'm measuring everything. Also, so I think this month I really do want to get down, you know, to my goal weight. My first goal weight was like 165, and I'm at like, oh yeah, I haven't even said, but I was up some from vacation, so I was like 174, 173 the start of this week, and like today I'm 172. I really want to get down into like my first goal weight by the end of August. I think 165 is a realistic goal for me for August, and then I'm gonna be trying to, and I say trying because I don't typically count on the weekends, but I want to try to count calories the entire month of August and just see if that's going to jumpstart me and really like put me on the right path. And I think, you know, just being consistent with doing that and then going to the gym like I've been doing is going to be really good for me. So, and you know, I think that with doing all of that, I will do like an update video at the end of this month, like that says I counted calories for this many days and lost this much weight and all that stuff, but I'm still going to include weigh-ins on the what I eat in a week. Does that mean that I'm going to film a what I eat in a week every week in August? Maybe. I don't know, honestly. Those videos, I mean, these videos take a lot of work, honestly, so, and it's also making me be held accountable every week, which is good, which is why I've been so consistent this week so far, I feel like. So I might film every week, we'll see, but I hope so. But yeah. Okay guys, so for today I'm gonna make a like steak and onions quesadilla, I guess. I'm kind of like a Philly cheesesteak inspired without the bell peppers, because I don't have any bell peppers. If I did, I would totally add those. But yeah, I love this stuff, the Angus beef fajitas. Last couple times I've tried it though, it's like been super chewy, so I really hope these pieces are a little bit better quality. But if you have a real steak, you can use that as well. I mean, this is real, but you know, not as good quality. So yeah, so about like, what is it, like 3 ounces of this has 120 calories. So I'm gonna use this. I may use like 6 ounces and make 2, I'm not sure yet, but I do have 2 out. And then my low carb tortillas. Pray for me because these are expired and I'm hoping that they're still good. I don't see anything wrong with them. So, but yeah, they expired a long time ago, so I'm hoping they're okay. They smell okay though, like I said, you know, they should be okay. But especially because I'm cooking them too. I mean, like, what can they, you know, what can it hurt? Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, those are the carb lean ones that I always use. They have like 50 calories a tortilla, and then I'm gonna put some onions and some mayo in there with it, and it's gonna be super yummy. Added like a tablespoon of mayo and then the onions to it, and then I'm also gonna top off the quesadilla with some of this mozzarella cheese. So yeah. All right, so I did end up making 2. They just look so good, don't they? I love steak and cheese quesadillas, or literally, if you can put anything in a quesadilla, I'll probably love it. I love quesadillas in general. So yeah, especially like these low carb quesadillas. So this is a pretty low carb, keto friendly, but also low calorie meal. So each one of these quesadillas, like with the whole tortilla, is 283 calories. So this whole plate's like 5 something, which is perfect for first meal of the day, since I only eat twice a day typically. But yeah, this is lunch. Here is my little OOTD of today. I actually got this crop top from Amazon. I'll link it below in case you're interested. And then these shorts I got from Old Navy. These are the same pair as yesterday, except they're just in this like cream color. Yep. All right, guys, and this is dinner again. As usual, we are having that soup. Today's the last day that I'm having this though. And then I'm just gonna throw out the rest, and then tomorrow we will be having something different. But like I told you guys, you know, I'm a creature of habit, and if I make something and it's gonna last in the fridge for a while, I'll eat it multiple days, because this is a low calorie soup and it's just that easy. I did use real rice today because it was a super low carb day, and then I think I am gonna use some chips too, and then that should be good. But yeah. Today is a rest day from the gym, so I am taking today off. I did try to wake up at 5:30 and I was up, but then like I just kind of laid there for a little bit and then ended up getting up around like 6. But yeah, sorry, my hair is a mess. If that triggers you, sorry. I'm not brushing it. You don't brush wavy curly hair for real. But yeah, so I'm drinking 2 cups of coffee this morning. I'm like exhausted. I don't know why, but I am just like super freaking dead to the world this morning. So that's why I'm taking today as a rest day. I am gonna go to the gym tomorrow, but yeah, I am still gonna take a shower and get ready for the day and all that stuff. Just not just yet. Probably pretty soon though, so just, you know, keep that in mind. Right, we did an outdoor walk for 26 minutes and 1.41 miles, and we burned 142 active calories. Hey guys, for lunch today, I'm gonna have this lean cuisine meal. I'm not super hungry today. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why. So I'm gonna have this for lunch. I may have some of that buffalo chicken dip to go with it as well, just to kind of up the calories a little, or maybe something else. I've been really thinking about this Nutella that I bought last week, and it's like homemade or whatever. And I've really been thinking about it, and I want it on some toast with some bananas or something. So maybe if I just eat this for lunch, then I might have that. I don't know though. We're actually having lettuce wraps for dinner, so I've got to find a way to get more calories in. So I'm gonna have this, and then we'll just see whatever else we end up with. All right guys, and this is lunch for now. I'm just having that lean cuisine meal. I'll just put it on my plate, but yeah, it looks really good. Okay guys, I decided to make that toast with the bananas and the hazelnut spread. So we are also gonna have this for lunch. Alright guys, and for dinner today we are going to have some chicken teriyaki lettuce wraps. I just cooked this in the Instant Pot. I had this teriyaki dressing that I use, or teriyaki marinade, and also some soy sauce, salt and pepper, unami seasoning, and then some ginger and garlic. This is the marinade that I use. I didn't use this whole thing. I actually had like 1/4 of this left, and that's what I used. So yeah. Alright guys, and this is dinner for today. Just some chicken teriyaki lettuce wraps. They look really, really good, and the sauce that's on top is just this specific hot sauce that Nathan and I like to get from the Oriental store, or sometimes his grandparents will send us some in the mail from Guam. But yeah, lettuce wraps. I'm gonna have one of these mini gelato popsicles. I'm gonna have the coconut one. That one's my fave. But if you've never tried these are amazing, and the macros on these are actually not bad at all. Like, the coconut ones have the most calories and carbs, but the mango one even only has 9 grams of carbs. So not bad at all. These are really good. This is how big it is. It's a tiny one, of course, but perfect. Good morning. Today we are in my home gym because I woke up at 5 a.m. and it was storming. So it was storming really bad. So I wasn't about to drive to the gym, and that I didn't actually like go back to sleep like immediately. I stayed up until like 7, and then I was like, I'll just take a nap until 8. So I slept for like an hour, but still got up at 5:30, so that still counts. But yeah, so today we are gonna do back and glutes in my home gym, and I may like just go for a walk around the apartment. I don't know, it rained a lot, so I may not get to do that much cardio today, but you know, we'll see. But anyway, just wanted to let you know that is where we are at today, and this is my fit of the day. Okay, so we did 44 minutes of functional strength training, and we burned 257 active calories. Okay guys, so for lunch today, it is 12:23. We're making something I have not made in a really long time. I feel like it's been like a year or so since I've made these, because I don't love this pancake mix because it's the keto one by Birch Benders. It's okay, but typically if I'm craving pancakes, I'll just have like the real ones, but I don't have any other pancake or waffle mix on hand, so I'm just going to use this low carb one, which is fine. This one is fine. I've used it before. I just don't like the consistency of it usually. So I'm going to try the waffles and see if that's any better. But yeah, so I just put the mixture in here for the waffles, and then some vanilla extract, because if you don't add that to your pancakes, you are missing out. And then I think I'm going to add some pecans and maybe some semi-sweet chocolate chips. And then I'm probably gonna top these with like banana and then some of the monk fruit syrup that I have. And then that's probably what we're gonna have today for breakfast. And this should add up to be a good chunk of calories and carbs altogether, so it should be good. Alright guys, this is how it turned out. Super good, it looks good, I hope it tastes just as good. But yeah, I put chocolate chips and pecans in the waffles, and this is a really big plate, or it's not really that big, but it was made in my Dash waffle maker, so they're mini waffles obviously. But yeah, I made 3, and I put some bananas on top to try to imitate like a Bananas Foster's type thing. But I'm gonna put some of this Lakanto sugar-free maple syrup on here. I've used this before. I think I found this at like Big Lots or something like that. Really random place, but yeah, this is actually really good. I think most places have it now, but it's sweetened with monk fruit. So yeah, this is what we're gonna have for lunch. Okay guys, for dinner I'm making some keto, I call them keto chicken nuggets, but they're basically just chicken nuggets that you can cook in the air fryer. These are going to have a good bit of calories in them because of the cheese, but you can actually make these with Parmesan cheese, like from the block, like shred it yourself, and they have way less calories, but basically like half the calories of these and 0 carbs. But these are going to have some calories and carbs obviously, but I needed those anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, we're going to do that, and then I'll show you what they look like whenever they're done. Okay, this is what they look like when they're all pressed out. Ignore the dirty foil. I made Nathan's before this first, so but yeah, if anybody's interested in this recipe, I'm just gonna link the YouTube video that I got it from down below. It's from All Things Keto with Kristis, her channel. So yeah, I'm just gonna cook these real quick. Okay guys, I just made some homemade ranch to dip these in because my ranch is actually expired. So I just took some Greek yogurt and mixed that, and I use the non-fat Greek yogurt, and then I mixed that with some ranch seasoning, and that's what we're gonna dip these in. Alright guys, this is what they look like when they are done. So this is what we are going to have for dinner with some of that ranch that I showed you guys. So yeah. Hey guys, so I just wanted to close out this week's What I Eat in a Week vlog. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you, and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. So I started this week at 173 pounds, and I ended this week at 170. So that's a 3-pound loss for this week. It's really good for me. So I am gonna try to film, you know, What I Eat in a Week video every week this month in August. So we'll see where we end up at by the end of August, and I am going to try to count calories the whole month of August, so we will see how this goes. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.